is what you're doing. So you've already come into Zoom, checked in with me for attendance, and I've told you to go to this video and watch it. And it breaks down what you have really for the rest of the week. You will check in with me on Friday. But as far as all your assignments go, the minute I break this down, this is everything you are giving for the rest of 2020. And let's all pray that 2021 is better. Okay, so I'm going to start at the end. First. So the end of today says essay on revision assistant via, meaning by way of, Canvas assignment, last child essay due Friday. This is not an essay that's going into Skyward. This is a formative, a practice. Y'all need more practice in writing. The only way to improve your writing is to write. So I'm going to break down what revision assistant is really quickly, and I will probably have another video posted directly below this assignment showing you revision assistant from a student's point of view, because right now I can only see it from a teacher point of view. All right, so I'm going to go into modules, and at the end of Unit 2 is where you'll see that revision assistant assignment. So here at the bottom, last child essay, when you click on it, I do have instructions, but what's going to happen is the program is going to throw you directly into revision assistant. You won't see what I see. You'll see something like putting your name in there and so on and so forth. But like I said, I'm going to do a video before you kind of get to this, or I'm going to try, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from your point of view and how you can use this particular feature. If you want to go back over to Canvas, you still have that tab open, and you can see all my instructions about what Revision Assistant is and how to use it. You will need to utilize the writing check after you complete your entire, it should say essay, not paragraph. I will fix that. And I want you to make 5 solid revisions based on that signal check. And then you have grammar and punctuation checks, and you have to do 3 of those as well. So in this application that we have access to, it's a great feature. You have a prompt right here. So below is a passage from The Last Child in the Woods by Richard Love, and you need to read it carefully. And then I want a well-developed essay analyzing the rhetorical strategies, same stuff you've been doing, it's nothing different, that he uses to develop his argument about the separation between people and nature. So it gives you his main argument, and you're just analyzing his rhetorical strategies that he used to develop the argument. So the same concept of the essay you wrote last time for a summative, but this is just practice again. What's great about this is only one source. When you do FSA, you're going to be given 3 sources, if not 4, and you have to provide evidence from at least 3 sources in your essay. So I'm starting you out small with these 1 source essay compilations. When you come back from Christmas break, we will start working in 2 sources, and then I'm going to bump you up to 3 before you take the FSA. That's about all I can show you from this point of view. I can't really show you what it looks like from your side right now and here, but I do know that when you start writing your essay, write your whole essay, and you're going to see a signal check at the bottom. And when you see that signal check and you click it, this program will read your essay based off the prompt. And it will give you check-offs for stuff that you did very well, and it will tell you what you did well. And it's going to give you red flags for any areas that you really need to fix and what you need to fix with them. So it gives you that automatic feedback that I try to give you as you're writing, but this one's done right away, and it tells you to practice to reread your stuff and make those revisions. So that is the Last Child essay. I'm going to come back over to Canvas now and go back into home. What I want done first today, is I want you to begin your reader's journal composition notebook. So you have 2 choices. You can either use a real notebook, a real composition notebook, and I wish I had my camera on so you could kind of see what mine looks like, but that's okay. I might show it to you when you pop into Zoom. Or you can do my digital version of one. No matter what, you're going to have the same stuff in both of them, and both need to be decorated in a fashion. So the composition notebook, you would decorate the outside, tape it, glue it, whatever. And you'll hopefully see mine if I don't forget in the Zoom talk. You've seen mine at least by now if you're watching this, hopefully. And then in the Google Doc, I'm going to show you what that looks like. And you actually can click and make a copy right here of the layout. The layout is you can't change, but all the other stuff that you can. And I write down exactly what you can change versus what you can't change. So don't click on this yet, just in case you want to use the real composition notebook. This, however, if you make a copy of, this is what you will get a copy of. You start off with the to be read list, and yes, I'm going to want you to find 20 books. I want 20. The thing is you did a survey for me on Monday. If you weren't here on Monday, go back and do the survey. But on Monday, you did a survey to kind of figure out what kind of reader you are. And you discovered the genres that you would probably like. And now you need to compile a list of 20 books you might like to read with both the title and the author. You need both. And what you're going to do, and I should say, the reason that I want 20, I don't expect you to read all 20. But the thing is when it's time to independently read, you need to have that book ready. And if you have a list of 20 here and you have to abandon a book, because it is okay to abandon a book. If you get a chapter or two in and you're like, I really don't like this, this is not interesting like I thought it would be, put the book down. Don't put yourself through that torture and come to your list, your pre-made list of all the books you thought you'd like to read and go to the next one. You can even make a note as into why you didn't like it. It might be the way the author wrote, and you probably don't need to pick anything from by that author anymore. And on the contrary, say you like the next two books and they're by the same author. Well, that might be an author you like the way they write, making it easy for you to read. You can easily follow them. So that's why you have a list of 20, because we cannot constantly stop reading and then start searching again. Use your time today and really search. Take up 20, 30, 45 minutes if you need to and search for these 20 books that you might be interested in reading. And you can go, you don't have to go in order. If it's a series and it's got 3 books, that's 3 slots right there. And so on and so forth. So the only things that you cannot change here is I need to see this at the top to be read list, and I need to see this table. You can change font, color, size, I don't care, as long as we can easily read it. This image here, you may change it, but I need an image between the table of to be read list and your reading responses. So make sure that you include an image here. I don't care what image, as long as it's not an image that I'm going to have to call a dean for. Then you have your reading responses. So when we get ready to do our reading response, you're going to give me the book that you're currently reading, the date, and then here's where you start typing your reading response. It's either going to be what did you read about in your 25 minutes, or it's going to be a standard-based question, because every reading standard or English standard is in every single book. So it doesn't matter that you're all reading different books. I can ask a figurative language question and you all will have an answer for that question based off the book you're reading. So this needs to be turned in first. The best thing to do if you're going to use our catalog for our library here at the school, if you're going to come in and check out books for our school, you need to go into Clever and you need to search our library catalog. I'm going to show you what that looks like really quickly. I don't go into Clever a lot, as you can tell. So you're looking for this icon here. Easy way to find it is Control F, find, and put PHS, and it will find it for you. You want to put a heart next to it so you can easily find it again. Click on it. It's going to bring me to this page. However, for you, it's going to make you sign in. And you're going to need to use your PCSD login and password. After that, it's going to show you an error message. Click on the word home. Then you need to search for Putnam County School District, and then you click Palatka High School, and now you're here. Based off those genres that you like, if you were a dystopia person, type in the word dystopia and hit subject. These are all dystopian books, and then you can hit details and read a little bit about that book. If you don't like it, hit this button here. It goes to the next dystopian book on her list, and the next. And you're going to find this. This is actually a really good series. This is the last book in this series. The first 3 are called the Uglies, Pretties, Specials, and then you have the extras. But this is a great series. If you like dystopia, I would definitely add these 4 to your list. And that is what you're doing today. Make sure that's turned in and really enjoy your hunting of your 20 books.